Hey, I'm Sam Peterson, author of 2 books, Trunky Transgender Junkie and Sugar, a Memoir of Craving, and I'm an old gay trans man who loves knives, and I need your help. If you are willing to send me a knife or two, I will cheerfully and queerly talk about them on my channel. So if you're interested in that, please DM me in the comments and we'll make it happen. I love you, I appreciate you, and all that stuff. Bye. Hi, I'm Sam Peterson, author of 2 books, Trunky Transgender Junkie and Sugar, a Memoir of Craving. I'm an old gay trans man with bad teeth, and I love knives. And I'm not here to rate them. I'm not here to tell you about the newest, the fastest, the bestest, the kapowest. I'm here to queerly share my queer love of knives with you. Like and subscribe. It has been so muggy and hot down here. Everything smells rotted. I'm talking about our climate people. I may on occasion smell rotted, but I assure you, I would never share that with the whole wide world. Anyway, also very rainy and windy. We've had Debbie over, and she's a big crybaby. Wah, wah, wah. Enough! I got my Spyderco Slysz design Techno 2 in the mail. Yay! And man, do I love this little guy. I have seen it sell for as much as $400, and I can see why. The build is incredible. Just like my other Slysz, the Swayback, this thing is a chunk of titanium and CTS-XHP. I did it. Chamfered and buffed into a smooth, solid, hand-filling monster. As you already know, I didn't pay anything near $400 for this knife. My goodness. Because there's no choil to speak of, I mean, you know, I've attached this little guy here. This came with my Mura, I think. It's a very good quality lanyard bead. I'm generally anti-lanyard. I mean, I'm sorry to my lanyard people out there. It's just not my thing. But I thought this would maybe give me at least the illusion of some extra purchase back here. I discovered that there's this little crescent here cut near the ricasso that your index finger folds into. If you want a closer bond, where all four of my fingies fit on the handle, you do like that. Otherwise, my index finger fits nicely into the larger crescent, and my pinky is left out of the party. Hence the lanyard bead. This is just a thick boy. THICCBOI for the back row. It is a bruiser, built for some tough jobs. The only thing that holds it back from being a tiny wood slayer is the dang clip. For this design, the clip just juts out into the middle of my palm where there is no meat to sink into. It's really quite uncomfortable. If I decide to actually use this knife as the workhorse it wants to be, I will definitely replace the clip. Like its sibling, the Swayback, it is utilitarian while being absolutely unique. This little guy first came out in 2012, and that, I believe, is before we had the glut of small little butch blades, bleach blonde, bad build butch body, up on the market that we do now. At least I think so. Knife historians out there, anybody? I think this was an early, you know, on the vanguard of these sort of squat, short, little bruiser guys. Check me. I don't know. I wish I could hand this to you through the screen so you could feel its heft and mass. It's dense. Without being overly heavy, this thing is weighty. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but you know how you go over your collection looking for things you might sell or just pawing through all of your blades? I just had this in my hands, and I want to reiterate what a fantastic knife this is. I know I've talked about this before, but sometimes you see a knife anew and you're like, wow, I love this knife. This is the Devo Lush in Arctic Storm, Fat Carbon, and S90V. At first glance, I thought, oh damn, it's like a slip joint. Like, there's no way to pop it open, but to pull it out, which is actually what she said. However, as it turns out, it's a fidgety fucker. You can use the fuller to flick it. You can front flick it, back flick it, and it has this lovely tread on the top that allows you to flip it expertly every single time. It is a gas, and it is so solidly built. It was only $1.99 when it came out on the market, but if you can find it on the secondary market, pull the trigger. It's really a hard-working toy. I've never really been into all the fat carbons. They seemed a little tacky to me, to be honest, but it actually looks stunning in this black and blue. Hollow ground, sweet bolster lock, just a simple, straightforward beauty. Another knife that caught my attention was a blade that I often overlook. I've been trying to sell this thing for months, and that is my fabulous Ontario Rat in D2 and Sagahai titanium. At the time I bought it, I thought it was hilarious to have a rat in titanium. I thought it was very, very witty, droll, if you will. However, what it's meant is that it has languished in my box. Again, what he or she said. Since I bought it, I've never taken it out and actually used it. So maybe, since nobody else seems to be remotely interested or find it as hilarious yet gorgeous as I do, I should stick it in my pocket and carry it around sometime. It's slightly off-center, probably because I may have in the past loosened it to give it better action. But I'm slightly off-center and loosened for better action too, so maybe we're a love match and I didn't even know. Anywho, thanks for responding to my pleas for help. I really appreciate it. Your viewership means the world to me. Viewership as a word doesn't really describe the warmth I feel for those of you who watch and comment. I really appreciate you. Bon voyage, adieu. Go buy a blade and tell us about it. Bye-bye. Like and subscribe.